I have 7:01. We'll call the meeting to order. Did everyone have a chance to review the previous minutes?
Yes.
Would entertain a motion.
I make a motion that we accept the previous minutes as presented.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
I was there at that meeting.
Yeah.
Passes 4-0. On to Tom.
Tom.
All right, I'll try and be brief as usual.
Tammy.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Tom.
Be good.
We are as good as we'll be.
So quick
Bye.
from last time, there was about $8,700 that was under zoning expense. It was for some legal ZBA hearing that you guys wanted to move to legal instead of being under zoning. So that's in these reports. If you have any old ones, then ignore them. That was the only minor thing there. Property tax bills got printed, got sent out. You knew about some tech issues I had with Nemrick. I think I shared that with you last time, but got those resolved. Updated the software I wrote last year to bring them from Nemrick into QuickBooks so it wouldn't crash with any new parcels that were added or anything. So that all worked. Got the request for escrow sent out, I believe. And then I forgot that for the online payments, there was a questionnaire I was supposed to send in. So that got delayed maybe a week or so because of me, but everything's now signed off for that. Merchant's account agreement, and I don't know what else, a couple other things I put my name on that I hope was the right thing to do. So with any luck, might be able to test that this week or next week with a few weeks left. I'd hope to have it in place before now, but it'll still be 2 or 3 weeks before the due date for tax bills, at least as a test for this year or proof of concept. And I did email Sarah Joe, I guess, who's the web developer, give her a heads up, see if she could have the link that needs to appear on the website once we know it's all working. That's sort of the last thing. But if she has that ready just to put in place, seems like that should be a immediate thing that way, that as soon as we know it's working, we can just have it there for anybody that might want it.
Perfect.
The tale as old as time, this unresolved state payment. Remember about that? The state sent the payment to the wrong account and yada, yada, yada. Sent a letter out to them that disappeared, never came back, nothing. Sent certified letter out, disappeared into the Postal Service vortex and came back a month and a half later undeliverable, certified mail. Seems like they could have gotten that notice back to us sooner. But long story short, Tammy was working on an address change one day and happened to mention this name out loud that was the account in question. She was fixing an address. So I ended up, it was right about time we were printing the tax bills, or I was printing those. I wrote that amount on this year's tax bill that they owed for 2024 and sent them all the information that they never received describing the whole situation. And they called back and said they didn't realize, they thought it seemed odd, and they were very cooperative and just asked to talk to me to kind of explain again what I had basically said in the letters. So they're paying that, checked with Kathy and made sure she was okay that it wasn't a delinquent tax, because it kind of was, but they never knew about it. So
Yeah, you can't say it's delinquent.
well, exactly. So, because so anyway, they paid it. I think she said they paid it today, perhaps.
Good.
But they were all good with paying it and thought town was very fair to treat it that way. And so all good, I think.
Excellent. Great.
And then the last one, hate to even bring this up, but 61-cent check,
Not cashing.
$1.10 check, and Todd's not here. There's 3 tiny checks that are uncleared because no one ever cashed them.
I'm not
And I'm gonna
cashing.
avoid them.
Go,
A
yes.
week or two. So if you were counting on spending that money on something,
I just refuse to go to the bank and cash a 61-cent check.
ironically, the only 3 that never cashed it, maybe as a protest,
And it's not
they
true.
signed off on it.
I told you, Tom, I
1 cent.
I told you I was not cashing that check.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you, they're all.
You can void mine.
Yeah,
I
donate it to the
no
town
one cared.
recovery
Wasn't
fund or
talking
something,
about.
61 cents.
But I had to bring it up one last time.
We spent a stamp
Clear it
for
off.
85 for 61.
61 cents short on your tax bill.
Yeah, you can count that against my taxes. That's a good
No,
point.
no.
The 85 cents to send you 61 cents.
Checks, I gotta avoid them. The auditors would want it that way.
Wait it out.
And the only other thing I guess I threw in this time, which you don't need every time,
Yeah.
But I have the repair fund is all on QuickBooks for the entire year this year. It wasn't last year. So I
Yeah.
just threw in a report that's kind of the same expense broken down for the repair fund.
Town hall repair
spent
fund?
on truck one,
Oh.
the tractor. And again, I don't think you necessarily need that all the time, but it's there if you want it. Just for the detail, which didn't really have previously because it was sort of split between with the manual checkbook and such.
Okay,
And that's pretty much all I have.
excellent.
So,
Great.
Quick question.
yes, sir.
Tupper Fund,
Yep.
that check that was issued for 3,400, I think it hasn't been cashed,
Was that the last one that was issued?
one before.
I don't know off the top of my head. I thought everything had cleared. Was that the?
We're still holding it at $12,000 balance.
Well, I think we might have gotten another check in from the Schwab Investments or something. So I think the
Oh,
checks,
that would have been the first few weeks in July, yeah.
yeah, it might have been that, because I think they've all cleared except for, there might be one pending as we speak.
Question answered, thank you.
Okay, I think that's my belief anyway.
Excellent.
Excellent. We're all
Good.
set. Thank you,
Thanks,
sir.
Tom.
You're welcome. Hope you guys have a good uneventful evening.
You too.
Thank you.
Next up, BCC.
No, you have
Oh,
actually
sorry.
animal
Yep.
control officer.
Yep, sorry. So we'll go to Sarah.
You're muted, Sarah. Not yet. Let me see if I can pull you off of mute. You see it?
You can ask to unmute.
To unmute.
No.
So,
Are you dialing from your phone, Sarah? Thumbs up phone? *6. *6. And then hit your mute button again because you may have muted your phone after you tried to unmute it. No?
Okay, figured it out.
There you
Can
go.
you hear me?
thank
Good.
you.
Okay. Sorry I couldn't make it. I just got out of work, so.
All good.
So first of all, thank you so much for coming up and taking care of that issue last month.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
you're so welcome. The dogs are doing great, by the way.
Good.
It's wonderful news.
Were they
Yeah.
rehomed completely? They're rehomed or are they in shelter?
So they're in a foster. Well, I work with several rescues, and one of my closest ones, she took them into her she has a setup for dogs. She takes in quite a few fosters. So she took them in, and we tried the mama at a different foster home, but she didn't like young kids. So she ended up going back, but they're all getting spayed and neutered. They've had their vaccines, and the mama is putting on some weight because she was the most emaciated. So they're doing well. They're very good dogs. I went and walked them a couple times, and they're really great dogs. So yeah.
Probably just happy someone's paying attention to them, giving them love and care.
Oh my
So-
God, they were so happy to see a dog bed.
I would be too after seeing the conditions, so.
Yeah, definitely. So we'll get them into homes though. Permanent home. Yeah.
So you're out of Georgia? Did I get that right?
I'm the ACO for Georgia, and also Milton called me a couple weeks ago and asked me if I would be their ACO, so I just accepted that position as well.
Do
Excellent.
you have the capacity to pick up some hours with us? I mean, we don't have.
Nikki, do you have
Yeah.
your mic on? I
Oh,
can't hear you.
I do.
Move
Oh,
closer.
can you hear me now?
I can hear you better.
Okay, I'll
Thanks.
be close and intimate with my mic. Do you have the capacity to do more time? with
Yeah,
us?
I mean, with the ACO work, it's not, I could go even 2 weeks without a call, or depending. So, and as far as Milton, they have a police department there. So, like when I'm at work during the day, if there's an emergency, they could pick up a dog until I get done work, or on weekends, that kind of thing. So most people, most ACOs work full time. And I have a woman, she's my ACO guru. She's taught me everything. Other than the training, I've done some training as well, different trainings I've gone to, but she has like 6 towns in Southern Vermont, and she works full time. So it's definitely doable.
Excellent.
Yeah, yep. And if I could do this full time with a bunch of towns, I'd do this over my, I'm a vet tech, but I'd rather do this. But got to pay the bills.
I hear you.
Yeah.
So, facilities wise, it sounds like you have somewhere to take the dogs once you pick them up, if you had to pick them up.
Not always. I beg. I begged for those 3 dogs, because we just had to get them out of there. Like I said, I do have a pretty big, network, and of because I also do volunteer, rescue work.
Uh-huh.
So I have a pretty big, network. And I'm actually in the process, I have a couple irons in the fire. I'm trying to work with Georgia. They have a building that it used to be their town garage, and they use it for storage now. They built a new town garage. So I'm trying to get them to let me build a holding facility there. The problem I'm running into is that there's no model for a holding facility, and I need to give them a business plan. So I'm working on that.
Uh-huh.
And so that would be ideal, because we have rescues, fosters, all this kind of stuff. But we don't have a holding facility for dogs that either there's an owner, or like with these 3 dogs, like that they're being taken, but they ended up surrendering them to me. But I have had to take like I had a case in Georgia, it was a neglect, and I basically said either surrender or I'm going to press charges, and he chose to surrender. So cases like, and I take them into my home if I can sometimes. So, I mean, it's a lot of finagling and stress. So I'm looking to have a facility. I also have a meeting next week with a gentleman that's he's got money, and this is where he wants to put it. So we're going to talk about that next week, a few of us. So, I've got things that I'm trying to work on. There are options like I have a good relationship with the director at the Humane Society in Chittenden County. And, there's the option of like the town, you pay I think it's a yearly amount, and they will have a space available for, dogs that need to come in. So there's options. But so it's not always something I can find. But I try.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm always asking this question, I guess, but what's your going rate?
Am I going rate? So I've been going with what the towns are doing, and Milton versus Georgia is significantly different. So I'll tell you what that looks like.
Okay.
So Georgia pays me, so the way that we have it worded is $25 a call, but that's like an hour. So if something takes me
Right.
longer than that, or if I have to go back, or like if there's another hour, then
Mhm.
I do like another call, if you will. They also give me whatever the going rate mileage is from my house to wherever I go and back again.
Okay.
And Milton is doing the same with mileage, and they're doing $45 a call. So you can see it's a big difference.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm flexible.
And then,
Have you
so
guys never had an ACO?
we, not, yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Not one with training.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's hard to find.
It's always been a volunteer that's,
Yeah.
somebody in the community that has a passion for critters.
Yep.
And they take it and they do the best they can with what we can support them with.
Yeah.
And burn out after
And yeah,
years.
Yeah.
it's basically fallen on the select board to do that.
Yeah.
And none of
Right.
us have the training either, which, as I said, legally, we don't have a leg to stand on. So,
Right.
it's time to fill that
Yeah.
position the correct way.
It's a good idea. It's a good idea, and hey, you might only get a call every so often, you just don't know, but it's good to have in place, I think.
I think we've
Yeah.
had like 2 or 3 this year. 2,
Yeah.
3 dog bites.
Seriously?
We've had
couple
dog
of
bites.
Dog bite situations, which has been
Yeah.
difficult for us to deal with, so. you know,
Dog, like people were bitten or other dogs?
Yes.
People.
People.
People, okay. I just had one in Georgia too, so yeah.
Yeah,
happens.
I think the more recent, the individual got out of his car, he went to the wrong house, got out of his car, and the dogs were on their property, but they nipped them, they bit them.
Yep.
You know, so, and usually we find out through the doctor's office, the hospital, somebody finally reports normally to us, and then
Oh.
we're investigating it or something on the lines of that. Is I think primarily how we get involved, because hey, that one we didn't know about, and that went like almost half a year. Yeah, and we found out a
Wow.
lot later because they thought the individual lived in the neighboring town, and they kept
Okay.
in the neighboring town, not here.
Yeah.
So 3 or 6 months, something like that. It went a while.
For a while.
Yeah. So
Yeah, there's certain there's different laws about, like, Vermont has a first bite rule. They also have, like, if a dog is on its own property, and somebody goes onto that property, that's a whole different story than if the dog goes off their property. So there's all sorts of different scenarios with that, definitely. But it's important definitely to record it, because if it happens a second, third, whatever time, that's when you guys would want to get involved.
right, because you see the pattern. Yeah, this individual, we had to explain to the person who was actually bit that dog never left its property. It's allowed to protect its property. It's
Essentially, yeah.
difficult. It is a
Yeah.
difficult scenario, and sometimes dealing with folks, it's difficult because there's emotion behind it.
Yeah.
So it helps.
Yeah,
when you
I
have the right
definitely, I
team.
try to educate people though. Like, I don't just say, oh, well, this is like the one I just had last week, actually, and it was a significant 2 bites, actually, very significant bites on the dog's property, but the delivery person had opened the door, and it happened. But I did, like and we put it in our record. I insisted that the owner put a beware of dog sign on his door to kind of give people pause, before they like go to open a door or something, and to put a gate up. So that's like in our records that he needs to do those things, just to prevent it from happening again, to protect people and also the dog from possibly having to be euthanized. So, yeah.
So when you're working for these other towns, do people contact you directly? How's that communication piece happening?
Yep. They call my phone. Yep. Sometimes I've gotten some emails. Some will send me an email. But mostly they call my phone or text me or whatever. Yeah. Yep.
Now, I'm sorry, I kind of missed that. Who's reaching out to you? The person who is looking for the animal control officer, or is it the
Yeah.
town reaching out to you?
Both, whoever needs to. My phone is pretty much, how they contact me.
So you would be all right if we decide to move forward to putting your phone number on the website so people could get you if need be.
Yep, it's posted. Yeah, definitely. Yep.
Okay.
Kind of part of the job.
Yeah. Hey,
And
yeah.
again, full disclosure, I do work full time. And I'm busy at work, but I do, if people leave messages, I'm really good at responding, and I take it seriously. I'm not like, this isn't just something that I'm like, oh yeah, whatever. So I do know Georgia has been pretty pleased. They kind of let me run the show because they actually have taught them a lot, like about laws and stuff like that they just they weren't aware of, and they never had an animal control officer do
Uh-huh.
such diligence, I guess. Not tooting my own horn, but so I am good at I am good at responding when, there's a call. Just if I am at work, I won't, it's not like I'd be able to leave. So if it was an emergency, then there'd be a alternative or something.
And then my other question is, are you versed, or have you in the past written a fine or a ticket if need be?
At this point, I'm doing it weekly with a gentleman.
Okay.
Literally, I'm not even kidding you. And I could probably give him 2 a week, because he just cannot keep his dogs at home, and I keep getting calls and everything else. So yes, I am. I have an officer number for Georgia. Yep. So yeah, I have a ticket book. I have little door hangers for like when I've shown up places and people aren't home, if it's not a ticket yet, and it's just like, hey, I need you to contact me about something. So, yep, I'm all set up.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah.
Is this are you interested in this position for the town of Bakersfield?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just what we've talked about previously. Are we supposed to talk numbers on open? mic?
Well, I think it's a part of town record, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
So for what we're thinking, would be 30 with
Okay.
this, with the same as like Georgia. So $30 if you get called, if it takes longer than an hour, $30 an hour
Yeah. Yep.
plus mileage.
And my only thing with mileage is, I was the ACO for Fairfield for like literally a blink of the eye, but they really weren't interested in, my expertise. Let's put it that way. They really wanted to stay very old school, and I don't really know what they wanted, to be honest with you, but I did resign from that position. And the one thing they did was they made it so that my mileage would start from the town office to wherever I was going. And
Portal to portal, portal to
yeah,
portal.
okay, and that's definitely something I insist on, just because, especially Bakersfield, that's a little ways from
Yeah,
St.
you got a bit
Albans.
of a ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a little bit of, hey, you're gonna
Yeah.
be over an hour just coming and going, and dealing with
Yeah.
somebody.
So
I
that's
doubt you'll be
that's
listening.
perfect. Yep, that's
Um,
perfect.
What I'd also ask, and maybe we pay the hourly rate, is to review our, and I'm sure you would anyhow, but review our ordinance and just give us your mindset on it. Are we in line, or are we way too high, we way too low? Because honestly, we're a group of people just taking a shot at it. You now, as you said, even with Fairfield, you've seen 4 towns worth of ordinances, or will.
Yeah.
Like your professional opinion.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
As an animal control officer, just tell us, are we off base? Are we too low? Are we too high with the fines?
Changes you would suggest?
Yeah, and obviously,
I love that you're open to that. So yeah, that's great.
yeah,
We're open to getting the dog problem under control.
yes, and if, we're willing to listen.
So I have a question for you. So I think oftentimes I'm called upon for things that, because I'm passionate about this, that other animal control officers wouldn't do. Like a lot of ACOs will say, oh, I don't do cats. To me, that doesn't make sense, because the title is animal control. And I do. I also actually, Georgia has a livestock ordinance, so that's something that I deal with as well. I've also dealt with wildlife, like, there's been a couple skunks that I went and checked out and they had distemper, so I had to call a game warden and he had to come and, put it down. So I want to stay within what you're wanting. But again, my own opinion is, especially if it's domesticated animals, I feel like cats should be involved in that, because we're never going to get ahead of the overpopulation or the disease or the anything without addressing all of it.
So since I've been on the board, I have dealt with dog, cat, horse, and dairy cow.
Yeah. Okay.
All
Yeah.
of most of them just wellness checks. That's what
Well,
mine have been anyway.
I had a duck call about some like a flock of ducks, and the concern what like it was animal welfare, and I had to go there and check, and the guy wasn't doing some things right. And so I educated him, and I said, I'm going to check back in a week to make sure you've implemented the things that you need to, because it's in the book that says this is what they at the very minimum require. And he did, and that was fine. So, yeah.
I think I was told by a former control officer as well, pig. I heard about a pig that they had to take.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, you're in the mountains with farm.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
We had a climb up a tree one time. There was the raccoon with distemper in the driveway. We've had them.
Yeah.
Are we good?
I got ways of dealing with those.
We're
Yeah,
good?
I think.
Yeah.
So, I'd like to make a motion that we offer Sarah Courier, is that how you pronounce your last name?
Yep.
Courier? The
Courier,
position-
yep.
The position for the Town of Bakersfield Animal Control Officer at $30 an hour, plus mileage.
A second?
Motion's been made and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay.
Thank you, Sarah.
Sarah, and what we'll have to do is, Tammy, when are you back in the office?
Yep. Unmute. Star
Okay.
6.
You hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can be in and out wherever. What do you need me to do?
Just touch base with Sarah, see if we can get our animal control, documents to her.
Yep.
And, just the stuff that she needs to make sure that she's on payroll for when stuff happens.
Okay, payroll packet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do we
Let
get
her
it?
I
know
can,
from
I
there.
can, I can get you my email, and we can.
That would be great. If
Yeah.
you can, you have my number still?
So the 7, is it 730?
Yep,
Okay,
9110.
is that your cell phone?
That's my cell. So if you text me your email,
Perfect.
I'll
Okay.
email all those docs to you.
Are we
Perfect.
supplying the
Great.
ticket book?
And then you can email them back to me and we'll be all set.
Awesome. Sounds great.
Sweetie, I'm excited.
We all are. Trust me.
Great.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
This
have
is
to get
great.
her our, Tammy, we'll have to get her our ticket books as well.
Sarah, I'd like to,
Okay. So do we have to get you, a, officer number for Bakersfield?
I think it's different for every town. I
Okay.
think so. Yeah. So yeah, if you could
And
just reach out.
and tell me again who I would call. Is that Secretary of State?
I have it. I have her name and everything in my
Okay,
email, so I can
perfect.
get that. I'll get that to
Text
you.
me
yeah.
that and I can get that and I can get your, I did it once before and I forgot what I did.
That's okay. I can get you her name and information. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, that'd be awesome.
And
Wonderful.
usually what they do is, what they tell you to do is for the select board to say, yes, please do this kind of a thing. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, yeah.
Okay, so select board tell me I need to get the animal control officer. I need to get the officer number.
Right.
Correct. Correct. The
Right.
bounty officer.
would it be
Okay.
possible for you to review our ordinances and
Sure.
give us some feedback at our next meeting?
Absolutely. Yeah.
And that'll be in 14 days. So what's today? The,
8th of September.
which one is it, John?
1 second.
22nd?
22nd of September.
Okay,
Okay.
Do we put her back on the,
Yep.
agenda for
I'll
us?
keep her on the agenda.
Yeah. If you can just, when we text or email back and forth, just put that date in there just so I have
I
it.
will.
like- Yeah.
I
Thank
will.
you.
Yeah,
Okay,
definitely,
Cool.
definitely.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
Sarah.
Look
Yeah,
forward to
thank
working with you.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you. Have a great night.
You
You
too.
too.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Up next, the BCC.
Hey. Yeah, think so, right? It will definitely be a marked improvement over this guy. I don't know. I won't speak for anyone else sitting here, but expertise wise, it's amazing. So,
Used to work in that field, so
yeah.
another lifetime. We'll get here. Okay, all right. So Julie Hill, Bakersfield Conservation Commission. Alice, what?
Is that mic on, Alice?
It's on, yeah.
Yeah, just tilt it down towards you
Pull it
and pull it in
closer
a
to
little.
you.
Yeah, pull it
You're
closer.
like far,
There you
far
go.
away. Okay, great. Thank you.
I'm gonna be doing it.
Excellent.
There you
So
go.
we're back about the Witch Cat property that we were here with
Right.
a couple weeks ago. There was a meeting last week, a Zoom meeting last week, which I wasn't able to attend, but Alice did, with a whole slew of people who were going to be involved in it. So I'll run down the list of it was organized by Lauren Weston from Franklin County Natural Resource Conservation District, which is a mouthful. There was the Vermont Land Trust, Coal Hollow to Canada, the Northwest Regional Planning Commission, the people who originally took the dam down. And someone, you probably know who these people are. I don't know what it stands for, but it's WHISPER, WISPR. It's the Vermont DEC WPP WISPR.
Wow.
There are some great acronyms in there. Anyway, they were all on this
I know.
meeting. It's looking like it's starting to creep forward. I was asked to ask you if you would have any interest in it going forward as a town forest.
So I don't believe I was at this meeting. Can I just get a quick, like,
Yeah, there's Stephen Cooper and
Okay.
his sister own property on Witch Cat.
yep,
They do not live in state. They want to. They don't want to have to deal with it so much anymore. He wants to make the land into some kind of conservation property.
Okay.
He approached us, and he also approached Lauren from the Franklin County. She's been doing a lot of work because she was the person who did the overseeing of the removal of their dam. So she became involved and has been working with Stephen for quite a while before we became involved. It's a process of how this is gonna. So it's looking like, as I said, it's looking like they are interested in the idea of turning it into a town forest. The next step, before they can do anything, is to have it appraised. So they're trying to figure out how that's going to happen. They also asked us if we would invite you. They're doing a site visit with all of these people and probably some other people. Alex Barkley is, yeah, Alex is involved. He's got a contact at Vermont Housing Conservation Board. We're going to meet with him at some point. But they want to invite you to a site visit. We have a date. It's Tuesday, September 23rd. It's at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, which I know makes it really hard for.
Yeah, I won't be able to do
Whichever.
that.
she wanted an airport.
It was Monday or Friday. Maybe I could sneak out for 1 PM. I'm in South Burlington on Tuesdays, so that stinks.
Anyway, that's the date. I would assume, we can let you know, but I assume we're going to actually meet at the property. I assume they're going to meet at the house the same way as. Yeah.
Would be at the.
Yeah,
the
Lauren,
only place for.
yeah,
number
there's
of
only place that
houses
you can
are
park.
at-
Lauren Weston is sort of managing this at the moment. She's wrangling all the different organizations that are involved.
Mhm.
And they've all asked, obviously they've all asked, they want to look at the site just to see what.
I would love to be there. I'm not going to be able to. So if you could let them know, our not being there does not suggest our lack of interest. It's just.
Exactly.
I should
Yeah.
actually be in England, so.
Alice, is this the old Perry Cooper property?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
okay.
it's Perry.
Thought so. I
I'm
was
sorry.
like, I assume.
Sorry.
You never know how many Coopers or what have you, last names are in an area, but I was like, God.
It's 67 acres.
Okay.
There's a property on, there's a house on the property.
Yep.
That seems to be something of a conundrum as to what's actually going to happen with that.
They've been initially subdivided by a surveyor. It's nothing legal. But he had a friend who wanted the house and not the whole thing. And that doesn't seem to be materializing. But the property starts about where the driveway is. On the north end of the town.
Yep.
And extends up to the culvert at the top of the rise of land there on Witch Hat Road.
Okay.
It's stream that comes in, I think it's Foot Brook, but anyway, it's a large culvert there, and that's the upper end of the falls. They're what do they call it? Not a canyon.
Oh, a gorge.
A gorge.
way up,
I'm sure.
up in the
they-
hills. I've seen that. I've came across the deer hunting and it's something.
Yeah.
It's something. And, and it extends westward along private property at that point. And then comes along sort of the ridge.
Yep.
Of Butternut Ridge, on the wing north. And comes back around just down below where the dam was, right?
Okay.
There's not too much land below the dam, the old dam site.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's sort of where it is right now. So can we just let them know that you are interested in the idea of the town forest, if that's the direction it goes?
Do we need a motion or
And I think
do we need a motion?
probably,
Let's get a motion.
You want to start this one?
I would make a motion that we support the efforts of the Bakersfield Conservation Commission as they work with this large group to
I was
develop
second
or
that.
to look into the town
awesome.
forest.
Okay. And I know if it would to work out and you were interested, maybe we can figure out a different way to do just a walk. Stephen's fine, it's all posted.
Yep.
But maybe we
So-
could come up with a way that you could go take a look on a weekend maybe, or something like that, if you were interested.
So,
These are financial institutions that are discussing this would not accept a town appraisal.
Yeah.
And, a professional forestry appraiser would have to handle that, or I don't know. But there are funds possibly available for that, or that the Coopers might split the cost of that appraisal or something. There's lots of ways that could be addressed. Other than the town having to do it on their own.
okay.
Well, we do have a professional company in town right at the moment who is doing the appraisals.
Ray, she said they won't accept.
They won't accept the town
But
appraisal.
it's an independent
I was
company, it's
saying
not a
that, no,
municipality.
Yeah, that might suffice. I don't know. That would be something for,
I can understand them not accepting our listers going out and appraising
But
it.
if
Yep.
there's,
But the company that's in town now, it eludes me just at the moment, sorry.
Tommy will tell you.
Yeah. They,
Tyler Technology.
There you go.
Tyler Technologies is the largest organization in the country that does this.
okay, so we could let Lauren know that. And
Yes, see if they'll accept that, because it's going to be done either way.
yep. Maybe
Yeah.
that would, we could put them on the list.
To do sooner than later,
Sooner than
Yeah.
later, so it would suffice all.
because they're prioritizing spots. Hey, Tommy?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have them go over and appraise the property.
I can ask them right now. Did you know that our appraiser quit?
Yes.
Yeah, but I thought they had a new appraiser in place.
Well,
Did
they're
that one
they're
quit too?
hiring one. They're hiring one. So I have not heard from John Vickery since he came and we talked about it.
Okay,
So I'm expecting hopefully to hear from him soon. As it is right now, everything's on pause till we do get that, but I can talk to him about that as soon as he
So
was on vacation, so.
that'll work out because that'll give you time to check and to see if
if that's something.
that'll suffice
Okay,
the
Okay.
powers
okay.
on your end. And then if it does, we can have Tammy put you on the list.
Okay.
Cause there's no real home inspection there, I would imagine.
No, we took it off for value. I mean, it's
Yeah.
flooded and it's not livable right now. Like there's no,
Right, it's been quite a while since I've been over by that property, but
There's nothing.
yeah. So, if that works, it'll move everything right along for you.
Yeah. that's
But,
great.
I'm gonna go back, Tammy, just, Nikki made the motion to support the BCC in its endeavors to get this property to become a town forest. It was
Yep.
seconded by Lance. All
Yep.
those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, now it's official.
okay.
Thank you.
Just wanted to get that done. before-
Thanks for all that you do.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You very much.
So while we're waiting for, while we're waiting for Mac to hobble up here. Hey, Tammy, did you print out the roofing quote?
Yeah.
The breakdown?
Yes.
The breakdown?
Insulation?
No.
And the roofing quote, it's here.
Oh, no,
We have it,
he's-
but I don't see the breakdown. It was, we asked for a breakdown of it. And he
From
sent it
him?
over. Yep, Jim said he was sending it over, dropping it off.
There's an envelope with Jim.
Yeah,
There's an envelope
Let's
from
go
Jim
up.
Milladu.
yep.
You got it?
We have the envelope. He was gonna drop off. Thank you. That's the insulation.
That's the insulation.
He was gonna drop off a breakout. The question was, do we have it itemized? He was gonna drop off, did he drop it off maybe at the town garage? He was talking about the town. He was over by the town.
The
I
only
don't
thing I
know.
got from Jim is that envelope.
Yeah, yeah, he mailed this one, but we asked for something.
Just gave us a number.
Let
It
me
didn't
just see something.
break it down at all.
Jim Billard roofing image. There, he texted it to me. That's the breakout.
That's the break-in.
We've
Okay.
got it.
So sorry. Yeah, he sent the break. I think you had requested the breakout.
Yeah.
You can just hand the phone down and you guys can look at it. But there you go. Sorry, I'm segueing. I was just seeing if it was in here. I don't want to derail us too far, but there's his text with the breakout.
Hey, that's.
Works.
That's small
Also-
town stuff for you right there, you know, it's just.
He literally told me, he says, it's sitting right next to me on the truck in my pad. He said, I sent you an official. I said, we're just looking for itemization so we can understand. And he goes, oh, I could drop it off the town garage. I said, I don't know if they're there and the town office is closed. He goes, I don't know. I said, take a picture of it, send it to me. So I forgot. I did.
Hey, we're there.
Works, it works.
That does.
There we go.
Um,
Thank you.
You have the insulation one, so we're good there. So everything on as far as MERP should be moving forward, yes?
We're hoping.
Okay, good.
I'll make a phone call and ask if one's enough. That's all.
Roads, sir.
I'll go with it.
Okay. Yep, I don't need to see that. Well, I mean, I do, but I just saw the
The
breakdown.
new paving's fabulous.
It is. Did they cut short though? Did they stop short
That's what.
heading away?
That's what the length was measured out at when,
Man, we're short by about 25 feet.
oh, it's a little more than that, but
Okay, I was being generous.
we'll gravel it over.
Gravel it out. Yeah, because it's
That-
rough.
Been a pretty rough spot,
Yeah, it's a rough spot right there.
Talking out by
Todd.
Todd.
When you roll out down on the East
Didn't
Bakersfield.
quite make it to the end of his lawn,
Okay.
but
Okay,
one, he had it in the
That
thing.
had, that had been chewed up pretty hard past couple of years anyway. It was, I mean,
That guy-
there was potholes in the pavement.
Well, that's what I'm rolling along. I'm like, man, this is great. And I'm like, kaboom. And I'm like, wait a minute, this is supposed to be done too. No, it's a little short.
The gravel we can pack in there and.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
if it does, if it ends up not being able to pack in there good, we'll take the blacktop that's there off and then go back to gravel all the way.
did we have to use matching funds on that one?
Yeah.
We did. Okay. so
We
this-
haven't yet.
So okay, we haven't submitted that.
We
yet.
haven't seen a bill yet, and till I see the bill, and then we're doing the shoulder work. Little bit on Friday driveways, and then today, and probably they'll finish it tomorrow.
Okay.
And then that gets reimbursed.
And is any of this in kind while we're doing all the side stuff?
The, our part of it can be, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
But other than that,
Anything else on the roads?
Yeah, we kind of stole your road.
Yeah.
We're taking over.
well, did you see the repair fund?
Yeah. I was looking at the
What
road.
happened there?
That was the transmission on truck number 2.
Was
Transmission.
We were hoping it was, oh, it's not on the repair fund, it's on the warrant, actually.
Yeah, we signed it.
Yeah.
Almost $8,000.
I've seen that part of it.
Brian had done a transmission in his pickup and it was almost that much money. So I don't feel that was, plus there's some brakes and work on there.
I guess I should.
There's a lot of labor to it.
A lot of labor. Yeah.
Well, I mean, those
And-
transmissions aren't small.
No, and
It's
he,
not something you just pick up and walk away.
Al
with.
took it over the pit to this afternoon to get a load just to test drive it. And he said it's never run like that before.
Oh, good.
You said truck 2?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so that's the Valancourts.
Yeah.
He did it, okay.
Yeah.
That's, yeah, I mean, that's what I was quoted for a transmission for
That's,
Colorado. so-
yeah,
Colorado?
Yeah,
Wow.
most of that is in labor, but
yeah.
it's a, yeah,
It's intensive.
yeah, it is.
Yeah. It's intensive work. So what else you have, Mac?
She scared us. She forgot she's not muted. Hopefully she don't say nothing bad about this.
Nothing?
Nothing else?
Not really.
Okay. Well,
Just if you could
so-
finish that paper, you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
so.
And I don't need it today, just,
Well, no, I mean, everybody's right here right now. So Mac asked kind of like what we were looking for in like a Ford or a Dodge.
Yeah,
I mean, we want to compare the same thing. I mean, we don't want to,
apples
we
to
don't want
apples.
a work truck and a Ford and a Lariat and a Dodge, that's obviously it's not
I
going
don't
to
want to Larry if I'm not gonna be there.
be. So what I have so far is like a Ford 550 or comparable, extended cab, work
Mhm.
truck.
Uh-huh.
As far as the truck, I mean, we would definitely want diesel. I don't even think they EI or IE.
DIES. I before E except after C.
So,
It isn't.
unless it is.
Unless it isn't right. It's a wonderful rule that doesn't work. There.
Type
How about
it in
there?
and it fixes it for me before I get it done. So
THEIR. Where's the C in that?
obviously we want diesel powered. Like I said, a work truck. We have one over at the school.
Yeah,
It's a rubber floor
okay,
and they're vinyl seats.
okay.
So I mean, you spill something on it, like we spilled bar and
Yeah, you
chain
wipe
oil
it
on
off.
You just wipe it off and it's done. It doesn't soak into the cloth. It's not leather.
Yeah, you don't need, yeah,
So I
I
mean,
agree with you there.
as far as the truck, it can be, I mean, a plain Jane truck nowadays is actually a pretty decent.
Right.
You're gonna have power windows, you're gonna have power locks, you're gonna have
AC.
Power steering.
AC.
Is a 550 a dually?
Yeah, well, I guess we
It
can
would-
specify that.
Think you want dually, right? I'm pretty sure it goes without saying, we won't, I would assume it's got 4-wheel drive.
UA.
Yeah, right,
I can read your writing. You can
Right.
Translate.
Right, I think,
Trans-
what else? What else will we need in a work truck? I mean, we're gonna put,
like the actual setup part, so that's just the truck.
yeah,
The setup, we talked a 10.5 foot V plow,
okay,
stainless steel dump body.
right, we talked about
and,
that,
drop in poly sander
right,
so that, you don't have, you don't have the added weight. And the poly sanders are just, I mean, if they need to take it out
Yeah.
midday, they pop it out with the
Yeah.
payloader and they're gone with a 1 ton doing what they need to do. I
10
can't
foot
think,
plow?
yeah. I would say,
Okay, I just,
and I think you could probably go with like a Fisher Pro.
What's that, like a
10.5
2-pass?
foot V plows. I mean, I think I've got I don't know if mine's an 8 or a 9. I think mine's an 8 on my truck.
Would that be stainless or?
You can get it either way,
Yeah.
stainless or yellow.
so what's that, like a 2-pass for most roads? 2, 3?
Two would open it up and then you can either go back and widen it up with the truck with a wing.
Right.
Or you can make the second, like the post road, you'd probably have to go up and back twice.
Hmm.
When they're.
But I
doing that.
mean, with that right there though, if you had the truck coming behind you.
Well,
you
that's
could
true,
hit
this
it-
is,
You could hit a single pass right up the middle.
Yeah.
yeah,
And then when they come through, they
They just
really only
push.
have to pick
yeah.
their
for
lane.
sure.
They wouldn't be. I've noticed a lot of towns even the state is using those 10.5 foot V plows
Yep.
on regular pickups.
Yeah,
And they go right down the yellow line.
Yep.
And they just.
knock
that
out the center,
Stuff right out of the way, so.
Yep.
yeah,
Um,
oh, that's good.
This also gives them the truck for, road checks. You're not, Mac, if it was Mac, he wouldn't have to go out and put all the miles on his personal truck.
Yeah,
Um, the guy that's on call that night for road checks,
And it's
I mean,
good,
in my opinion, you could take the damn thing home that night and. if you
it's
need-
good for summer use and
Yeah,
you would have to have a pintle just to,
yeah,
for the.
yep,
hit,
cause
for
then
the-
you could still haul small trailers and stuff
Well,
like that.
I'm thinking the rake.
Oh, okay.
Right.
What about, and maybe you have to call Joey for this, what is the setup they've got on theirs? Cause I mean, they've got that 9-foot
boom.
broom on the front of that truck. It's
Yeah.
hydraulic driven. And man, what a job that thing does.
yeah,
Yeah.
Just kicking
it
the dirt.
hooks right onto the plow frame,
right,
just like a plow. And they can go to anything, they can angle it, they can sweep all their intersections.
it's nice.
I mean, what probably takes us 2-3 weeks, they are doing in a day, and they're doing it 4 or 5 times in the summer. Yeah.
Yeah.
They get done grading, they go and they broom it off.
How much do they run?
Huh?
What's that about?
I'm
How
not
much?
sure. That's why I said
Yeah.
you'd have to check with Joey and just see. I don't even
Yeah.
know if that's a Fisher item or if
The
that's.
only difference there is your plow gonna be electric or hydraulic? You'd have to go ahead hydraulic if you were gonna,
Right. Or is it electric over hydraulic?
yeah. I'd like to say, check with Joey.
Yeah, check with Joey, see where, I mean, you He might say, you know, it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. He may
Yeah.
say, don't waste your money.
I'm pretty sure he had his Viking.
His was Viking.
I believe so. And you know, we know what Viking's doing right now.
We do know what they're doing right now. It may not be worth it, so.
Right, but it,
Yep, so just reach out there.
Yep.
I can't think of anything else.
No, I think it covers pretty much, I mean,
We'll do this.
do you need any special lighting, Mac, especially at night if you're trying to work? Would it behoove you to have some kind of lighting on that truck so that you can light up something better?
So the typical, well, again, I've only had Fords in the bigger truck series, but they usually come with, it's 5 or 6 auxiliary switches
Yeah.
that if you order the dump with extra lights,
Yeah.
you can get there's actually a chip system you can get it in now, which makes the headlights strobes too. So you can do that.
I
A
didn't
lot
know
of
if-
that's like aftermarket. It doesn't usually.
Yeah,
come
like
from
directional
Ford with
lighting
that.
or something.
Yeah.
No, I'm just thinking,
yeah.
if
I mean,
we're
you
putting
could-
together on this,
Standard.
Couple
Yeah.
big spotlights.
I was talking like literally on the truck itself.
Oh.
Oh, it's summer. And you got something happening in the middle of the night,
We
you
don't
can
work
light
at
up something, you can
You
Yeah.
can push that off the road with the plow and go get it.
get it later. Okay.
I can't think of anything else. If anybody else has anything, don't hesitate, throw it out here.
Yeah, and the only other thing I would think is
Yellow warning stand.
that's what I was about to say, the yellow warning lights.
No, I think you'd probably have to you'd have to have some sort of custom order on that.
With the-
They probably have like a municipality dump
Yeah,
as opposed to.
What about all the gas?
Yeah, just put it on the roof. Yeah, just put it on the roof
a
of the
lot of,
cab.
a lot of them are doing it,
Yellow.
in the like our new trucks they're in the dump.
Mhm.
The 2 in the front, 2 on the side, and then 2 in the back. So there's nothing on the roof.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Wonder if that's.
And I mean, you can, I hate to say this, but I mean, you can pick up a
Aftermarket.
really decent strobe light, like the plow light that I've got on my truck.
We got one at the shop, just plugged in cigarette lighter.
$30 on Amazon
Right.
Okay.
as opposed to spending, you know,
That would be the only.
a couple hundred to have them put something fancy in the headlights, but I mean, they do have the, you know, like I think Joey's got his blinkers may flash, I think, something like that, you know, but
Yep.
there again, I think that's just a jumper in the fuse box.
Then the only other thing, and it may come standard with these things, is sideboards.
Running board, yeah,
Words.
Yep.
I can put that.
yeah.
They only help you get in and out or whatever, kick your boots off so you're not sliding in something when you get in or out.
Yeah.
Uh, That's all I could think of.
That's, yeah, I mean,
We're not gonna try Chevy, or was Chevy just
well,
that big?
so one of the things we talked about, with a
forget.
couple of the garages that I've talked to is the Chevy have actually put in the international motor,
Okay,
which is what's giving us
all the
a
trouble.
lot of the troubles. So
Right.
Well,
We
the
want a
motor
Cummins.
is Pretty good in the international, it's the other stuff, so
I'd like a Cummins.
Yeah.
transmission have it. What do they have for a transmission in these?
Allison.
It is the Allison.
Yeah.
Okay, well. I mean,
Don't hurt to ask,
yeah.
get a
Yeah.
comparable, and then we can
But
decide.
yeah, like you said, I mean, the only problem I have with Dodge is like the fact
trans-
that the Cummins comes in a Dodge. If
Mm-hmm.
it was any other chassis, I'd be like, go for it, but that Cummins motor is bulletproof.
Yeah, Cummins is awesome.
Yeah, but. Hey,
We'll see. We'll see what they come back with.
Yeah, like I say, we called Stone for starters.
Yeah.
He's a commercial.
yep,
He'd probably say this is what we do for a package and.
yeah.
you know,
Yeah, I mean, I didn't put on there, but I mean, obviously it needs like, you know, a heavy duty plow suspension, you know,
Yeah.
I mean, that's,
Oh, yeah,
that's
it's
kind
on-
of an obvious
And I may have missed, I think I heard you say possibly a ball. We need a hitch and a ball.
pedal.
Is that what we call it, pedal?
Yeah.
Okay.
we could get it so it was both, because the hydro seeder is a ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, as I said,
So
the one at our work, it's, you know, the back end of it's got a steel plate that's probably 3 feet wide,
Yeah.
2 feet tall, but it's got a draw through 2-inch receiver.
Yeah, and you can
And
put.
So you
the
could do
hitch-
both.
I think
Either
you
one,
hook that thing onto a building and pull it over before the hitch would give out.
right,
Drop in will snap before anything happens.
Yeah.
I mean, those things are built rugged.
yep.
Okay.
Any others on roads?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
Probably is, but I don't remember.
Hey, how's, just sticking with road for half a moment, how's our stock coming in the winter, sand,
They're
salt and
starting
everything?
to work on it now.
Okay. Okay, cool, thank you, that's it, sorry.
We'll ask you to hang around for the executive at the end.
Yep.
Please and thank you. All right. Police contract here.
Todd's not here.
Todd's not here. Animal control, we can cross that off.
Yeah, we can take that off the list.
Can I,
Fine.
one question, so for animal control, will she be an employee or will she be contractor?
I believe contract.
I believe it's 1099. Talk to Tom. 1099 contractor, I believe, because it would be, it's like part-time work. There's no constant. She's not coming in for 30 or 40-hour work week.
Okay,
Charge a rate as a contractor.
Yep.
Okay.
You put her as a 1099, you just cut her,
So,
what do you call it, the end of the year?
The other towns,
Yeah.
we should have asked her that question.
yeah, ask her how she does it with the other towns, because if she's just filling out a time card, then she's an employee. If she submits a invoice, she's a contractor,
okay.
right?
I have a feeling it's just gonna be an employee then. Well,
Well,
I'll ask her.
The problem is, then it would be like a part-time employee, because she's not gonna have, she goes weeks and weeks without any
Right.
calls, is what she's saying. I think you're gonna find she's 1099, I gotta be honest, but let's
What
say.
do you mean?
Because like our auditors only work
Not
like.
employee.
a month.
Well,
Yeah, we are.
but we're constantly bothered by Tammy every day. Just saying.
We're supposed to submit for this?
A steady drip. No, but our auditors only work like 1 month a year.
And they're employees?
They're employees.
It's Tom. Tom's the guy who does the taxes, I'm sure. he
I'll
can-
ask Tom and I'll ask
Check with
her.
her. And you can ask her, she may prefer to be a contractor.
Okay, all right, thanks.
There's nothing, there's no real difference, except you get taxes taken out earlier, you pay the government at the end of the year. And you can, yeah, ask her what she's doing with the other towns, or what she prefers.
Okay, I will.
What bylaws are we revising? Oh, we already did that, didn't we? Where we looked at them? That's Todd again, bylaw.
That thought again.
Town hall roof repairs?
Did we just jump over bylaw revision?
We just said that's Todd's. Todd's not here.
No, it's not.
No,
Oh, damn, you guys make me look bad.
Thinking policies.
Okay.
Okay.
This is bylaws. So you had asked last time to
What?
see in writing how we change bylaws.
Yes, I did.
Oh, you're talking,
Before we
okay.
change
I got you. Yeah.
And this came from, the senior staff attorney.
yep, Garrett,
At,
VLCT.
thank you very much. So the bottom line is essentially the authority to adopt, amend or appeal a zoning bylaw now lies solely with the town select board.
Nope, that's us then.
So despite this, voters can still be involved in the process of adopting, amending or appealing. While these voters can no longer require that all bylaws, amendments and appeals are adopted by Australian ballot. That's the big difference. And I will tell you right now that the planning commission is under the impression that we go by Australian ballot. So this is something I'm going to take, if I may,
Please,
to our next meeting.
next week, right? It's 15.
Which would give us time to create the new bylaw,
Right.
present it at the next meeting, and
Yep.
adopt it if
Yep.
if
If
so needed.
So
Right?
it's a significant change from how things used to be done.
Sure. I'm glad we looked into it.
So this is this is honestly what Heather's been saying for close to a year.
Okay.
Gotta
and
change
The
it.
planning commission has not been
Listening.
listening. So
Yeah, please present. Let's see. And now, I don't want to call an olive branch, but and we know the planning commission wrote this. We know that this is a piece of it. I think, we need to fix it. But if somebody has a suggestion, or the planning commission wants to make a suggestion, okay, all right, then fine.
and part of it, Todd will tell you, he made a recommendation as the fire department, and it somehow didn't get in, disappeared, whatever. So
Okay,
there's
alright.
definitely change that needs to be made. I'm also going to hand you, it's same but different. The DRB, so this is the Development Review Board.
Okay,
So
yeah,
our current setup is a planning commission, and we have the ZBA, zoning board of whatever it is they are.
Adjustment.
Thank you. That does the appeals and what have you. The ZBA is the issue because we do not have a functioning ZBA. Right now, we have me and John, and neither of us, we're fighting to see who can get off it first. It's not a sustainable model. It really isn't. We just don't have the expertise. So we had talked about how the planning commission felt about creating a DRB. They honestly are a small part of this piece. I mean, honestly, it's bigger than that. So I will take this to our next meeting on the 15th,
Okay.
but in a perfect world, the planning commission will agree wholeheartedly and it will be a smooth thing. If it doesn't, I think this board is still gonna have to look at this option, because that ZBA thing is,
Plan to fill.
yeah, not great. So we don't have to go through this now. I just printed it off so you can read it at your leisure between now and. That
You're gonna
being said,
present
I will not
this-
Be at the next meeting. No, you can do that. I won't be at the next meeting, so I
Okay.
guess it'll be a month. Unless you want to do it without me, which is
John, I
fine.
could read that today and I'd forget it by now.
Wow.
You're gonna present this next on the 15th to the team? Just let us know how they receive, so we know what we have to do.
So we can.
Well, that's true. Well, I'm just saying, do they want to move forward with it, or if they're going, no, we don't want to do this?
No, if they don't want to move forward with it, that's what I'm saying. We still
Right.
have to have the conversation.
Yeah, no, then it comes back to here,
It's
to the
gonna come back.
conversation we have
Basically,
to.
it's optional, or they're gonna be voluntold.
Oh, tough. All right,
That work.
That's
All
exactly.
whatever works late at night.
Town hall roof repair.
Town hall roof repair, Jim Billadu kicked out a quote for $19,800. Now, that is the replacement of the front
I was gonna
roof.
say, did we misspell replacement? Town hall roof replacement or repair?
It's both.
Okay.
So what he said is the overall roof up here is missing slate and needs some repair.
Okay.
The front roof is truly the roof that needs assistance.
Is that the shingles that are like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he said, we should replace it with standings, remove all the shingles because of the damage they're getting from the pine above it. Put in standing seam roof, and he was including in the standing seam roof the pins that hold back the snow. I don't know what the real term is, but
Yeah.
the ice guards.
Yep.
So let me just see, as I had shown all of you a moment ago. So the slate roof repair is only $4,800. That's just them going up, repairing any bad slates, removing, replacing, ... There is some, he says, it needs to be done. The front porch is really where the money is going to be spent. It's $15,100. And that is for the roof, total replacement, standing seam roof, and snow guards.
So. When was the last time the roof was done?
All I know is when I was told, I think Wendell did it. Wendell Bashal did that roof, I think they said.
Okay.
Built it. I don't know anything about
I
it.
feel like that's a lot of money for what that is. I mean, it's basically a roof over a porch. Could we not strip it, re-shingle it, and have it last another 30 years for?
I can absolutely.
Price, you know what I mean?
I can ask him to kick out a quote for it, sure.
I just feel like that's a lot of money for what that structure actually is.
I'm
And
not,
and that's just personal opinion. I don't know.
I'm not a roofer.
So the reason why I asked for it to be broken down was because my eyes watered when I saw that bill,
Yeah.
that quote.
For the two roofs, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, if you think about the repairs to this roof is pretty cheap,
Yeah,
4,800.
no, I don't
It's
disagree with
unquestionable.
this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta do that.
I completely agree with that. I think, slate is kind of a dying art. So I mean, if it costs us a little more to get a slate roof repaired, I get that. I don't foresee a porch roof needing standing seam.
And I think so he's given us my voice is going tonight. So the option is that would be in a perfect world. If we were gonna do the best possible roof, we can't
Right.
Yeah, we can't.
afford/justify that, I don't believe. So what other options do we have that would be serviceable, that would do the job?
We could put back shingles. I don't know.
We could put just a steel roof on too.
Yeah, why does it have
Yeah.
to be standing seam?
I just still, I mean, we can go back and ask them, give us the other options.
If he could give us a quote for reshingling it and.
Just a standard
Standard,
steel
I
roof.
always call it barn steel, but I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, but just a painted steel
Yeah,
roof.
painted steel.
Yeah. I will ask him, to see if he can provide us those. If we go back to shingles, the reason that roof died the way it did is the darn tree that's dropping all the crap on it, and the crap is staying on the roof and it's killing the shingles because there's like an acidic level or something to
Yeah.
it. So we have to, if we decide to go back with shingles being more economical, then we need to keep the roof clear, either by removing said trees, limbs, or whatever that overhang it, or we've got to get something they can blow it off with a blower or something, because they can't stay on there.
Right.
We're just
I
gonna do
get
the same
that.
roof.
I'm just saying that, if it's, 10 grand to do this roof and that roof with new shingles as opposed to 20, then we can do that 2 times over the next 70 years, because those lasted probably 30, 35,
Yeah.
and we're way ahead of the game.
Do you want me to
Anyway,
ask
next
him what
time
it would cost to put a slate roof on the front?
No,
No, that'll be way up.
yeah,
That would be-
no.
Yeah.
It's small. It's such a small
Yeah,
roof.
but it's 4,500 to repair this roof. Could you imagine?
Oh, that's true. And I don't know what's wrong with the roof. 1, 2,
Right.
3 shingles or 20. I
Right.
have no idea. It's true. Or sleep pieces. No, it's true. All right. I will go back and ask him for a regular metal roof. The cost for that, and or just to remove the shingles and reshingle the roof, repaper and shingle.
Repaper and shingle.
Okay.
Which, by the time he pulls that up, it'll probably need new plywood too.
Yeah.
Just.
He may have to sheathe it.
Yeah, yeah, it's
I
just,
think he actually put in here sheathing, didn't
he probably did. Sheathing is probably
he?
in.
Put down Triflex 30 paper, install 24 gauge. No, he doesn't talk about, remove the shingles down to the sheathing. He doesn't talk about replacing
Okay.
the sheathing.
So that probably would have been another fee, because my guess would be in the state those shingles are, there's probably the sheathing.
it's the sheathing.
Would need your, they still, just,
I get you.
Wouldn't be surprised.
yeah, no.
Now, just on another note, the town hall repair fund has, I think I saw 64,000 in it.
Yep.
So,
Right.
eventually when we decide on what it's 65, 698. So when
Yeah, I'm just.
we have the funds, whatever we decide to do.
Right, I'm just worried that. This project, the heater project, is
Yeah.
gonna take a lot more than what we've actually.
We had quotes, so
Cause we haven't actually
I
had
don't wanna jump
anybody
ahead of
come and
that.
look at removing that actual item.
we have.
We have.
Yeah, Holbert, I think Tammy gave us a quote on removal and replacement, right? They said they can't get it all out. They won't be able to get it all out.
That was, yeah. I don't know. I can't remember. That was a long time ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, I gotta get them back out here to requote. But they can't get it all out of the basement. It just won't come up. They don't think they can get everything out, but the removal of most of it, they would cut it. There was cutting open the wall, removing the stuff, putting in the new unit. And I don't think they were repairing the wall though. I think that was someone else. We'd have to hire a carpenter to
So
repair
that's
the
another,
wall.
that's another
Thing.
fee there.
But we'll get them to come back up and requote it.
Yep. Okay.
I'll shoot with them and Bernie Gage. I think they're the only two who answered, and we've already gotten quotes 20 times over. But I think Bernie Gage was the other one who
But we're
answered.
actually in line to actually have this work done at this point, right? With the
We-
MERP grant and.
We get the battening done, we get this done.
Okay.
Then whatever's left over, we turn to the electrical.
Okay.
I believe was D. I think electrical was D. I gotta look.
Perfect. And that was heat pumps.
Well,
upgraded
no,
to
no, no,
service.
that's service. No, the heat pumps we're not doing.
Okay.
We,
They allowed us to.
they allowed us to remove them.
Great.
And go
That
with
works.
this forced oil.
I'm gonna say that was our update from MERP, yes?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you can
Okay.
check off. But I am going to say this much, one more little piece with MERP blurb. I have to reach out to them with, we have the quote. I just got to make sure according to their grant, I'm good with this. I mean, we did, just say, hey, I got a quote. Am I good to move?
Yeah.
Or do I have to go get,
I don't know.
another?
Yeah, I don't know if you could get 3.
Well, I think,
Sure.
I don't even know if I can get 2.
Yeah,
I got to be honest. People don't return your calls anymore.
yeah.
So when we called originally to get an idea, no one returned my calls.
Yeah.
I didn't talk to Bugabee, but
No, that
Um,
was. that
yeah,
was
I know
over
you provided me that name. So, and I think it's reasonable. I just got to wait for, I got to confirm I'm good.
there. Yeah, I can tell you that we'll want to work on that. I know you're working on it as fast as you can, but
Yeah,
like
before winter.
everybody's gonna start trying to button up jobs.
Yep.
And all these contractors are gonna start getting busy because 'tis the season.
That time of year.
Yeah.
Yep. No, I absolutely agree.
The one above MERP will table until.
We have to talk afterwards.
Yep.
Yep.
Warrants and reports are done.
Yep.
Grant planning update, planning grant update.
Yeah.
Okay. Road crew job update, we'll discuss in
Executive.
exec, Brigham Academy.
All right, I sent Jeff Patterson a letter. You've all had a chance to
Review that.
and I wrote him that from your proposed agreement with the town of Bakersfield, it seems that you want the town to bear the brunt of the financial burdens of the project, with your organization ending up owning in the end. While we are willing to help with permits and with their respective costs, we are unable to fund this project. Tim Smith of FCIDC, Kathy Lavoy of NRPC, and I had a meeting to discuss your proposal. We will write up a counter proposal, have it reviewed by the town's lawyer, and send it to you for your review. FCIDC is willing to commit up to $10,000 and NRPC up to $7,500 to help with the permitting process and engineering fees. The town can provide the services of our grant writer and the support of FCIDC and NRPC. We will assist in any way we can in helping you obtain grants and tax credits. Municipal permits will be granted as long as you submit a plan of action that meets the town's needs and desires. We will assist in obtaining state permits. We will take care of property taxes until you obtain a certificate of occupancy. Thank you for sharing the certificate of liability insurance. Sure, and he wants access to the building, and I told him he couldn't have access till I got the insurance. His response: after rereading the options agreement that we sent over, it appears that we missed an error by our lawyer, specifically in section 8. I want to fully accept responsibility for not catching that prior to forwarding you the document. Number 8 should have read, the agreement is contingent upon the optionees sole expense, raising funds necessary to convert the building into senior housing.
Big difference.
No, there's huge difference.
We have sent a message to the lawyer asking for this and the dates on the signature page to be adjusted. If there are any other sections you would like to clarify, please advise. I think that would pretty well cover it.
I think, what were the ones I sent over? I think the big one was 8, but it's a much better.
So I'm going to put a hold on rewriting it and submitting it to our lawyer to save expenses.
Yeah.
Right. Let's see what they return with.
Yeah.
Yeah, see what they
Yeah.
come back with.
Yeah. No, I agree completely. It's makes much more sense now.
That's why I can't understand that legal speak, the leasee, the lessor, the.
Option E, the
Yeah.
option I know.
Option A, B, F, it's like.
Well, basically, we are the option owners and they the option.
Denise, I read these things all the time, unfortunately. And it's, sometimes it's a headache. Yeah, my hair fell out. That's exactly right.
Thank you for getting that clarified. That was
Yes, exactly.
helpful.
We spent an hour and a half at FCIDC's office and going over it, and it's like, oh.
They read it the same way we did then.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's good. At least we were all on the same boat to hell.
Okay. Nice. Thank you. Thanks for getting clarification.
We'll review the mail. So we have a building use request. It's the
From-
same one we had before,
Okay.
with the filled out information that we requested.
Okay.
Do-do-do.
Which we conditionally accepted so long as it showed the people's
Conditionally
names on there.
accepted.
So
Basically, all I really need
Sign it.
is for y'all to give me permission to sign it.
I make a motion that Josh signs the conditional use for for what group is it or whom?
The Progressive Caucus.
Thank you, the Progressive Caucus.
Seconded.
Motion's been made and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
I,
Any
No.
opposed?
No.
Oh,
Hey,
no?
no, I was gonna say now, he has access already?
so part of the group is Pat Evans. He has the key, so
Yeah,
then.
yeah. So this agreement.
Just
is
want to make sure we don't need to supply someone.
the 8th day of
Perfect.
September.
Here, you put that back in the mail pile. Thank you, sir. Oh,
Yep.
missed one.
Duly authorized. Tammy, do you want me to put this in with the warrants?
You're muted, Tammy.
Sorry. Yeah, that would be good, or you could, yeah. Yeah,
It's
put
going
it- or you could put it on my desk, which is the one with the two computers.
I'll put it on your desk.
Yeah, just set it right under my keyboard, Nikki. That'd be perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you for getting that information for us, Tammy.
Yes.
Thank you.
These two, that's the one that she made copies of for us.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Right here.
Um,
Assistant City.
FTC Regional Land Use Map, Tier 1 jurisdiction.
La, la, la.
They should make it.
Oh,
Do you know what this is?
yeah, we want to opt in. I do know what that is. So this is to do with the new Act 250 housing exemptions, which won't really affect us, but we'd be better off opting in. Do you take my word for it, or do you want to read this? When does she need it for?
I don't know.
Was this the one that they were redoing the ags classifications too for? Because I think I saw somewhere on one of the things.
So it's having the downtown centre, village centre and planned growth area and village area mapped for a specific, it's tier 1B status. Did they
Okay.
not come and talk to us about this? Or am I mixing up my meeting?
I think Linda came and talked about the.
No, Linda
at one
said,
point.
this would be from, I think this is what Luke talked to us about. Oh, Tammy wasn't there either.
It's probably planning commission then.
So,
Did you just growl at me?
oh, no, I've got a cold. I did not growl at you. I'm trying to. No, my voice is weird. So, all right, tier 1B status means that new housing development projects of 50 or fewer dwelling units on 10 acres or less are exempt from Act 250. That's the bottom line. So
50 dwellings on 10 acres?
projects of 50 or fewer
Oh,
dwellings on 10 acres or less,
that would be us.
that's us, are exempt from Act 250. So in Bakersfield, that includes the village centre and the village area. So if we want to opt into that, then we have to sign this.
And what advantage is there to opting into it?
So it means that we don't have to abide by the 250, Act 250 stuff for those small, stuff, that's not very professional. Regulations by having those, when we have those small
Pockets.
pockets,
Mhm.
yes, thank you. It doesn't override our local zoning, so local zoning is still in place.
Oh, well, that's good though.
They're still subject to local zoning reviews as well as any applicable state regulations.
That's with our DRB.
Yep. We have to return this completed resolution by September 30th. Please let us know when this will be on the select board agenda so that we can attend. So you could have them come next meeting. if they're not ready
22nd.
to
Why
go.
have them come talk on the 22nd? Not that I don't trust Nikki, I'm more than happy to follow.
that's
but
what he
No,
does.
it's
that's what I said,
so,
yeah.
I won't be here. so
Exactly
that's
what I
fine.
said.
Yeah.
So when they come and explain it to us, it sounds familiar.
Why? I mean, to me, it makes sense if we can remove the overhead and regulations. I mean, unless we need
Which
that.
kind of makes sense because if you're not putting 50 dwellings on 10 acres. What the
Right.
hell would you need to worry about?
Well, we can't do that anyways, according to our local ordinances, so.
No, because our smallest division is 3/4 of an acre, I think.
Right. Not in the village centre.
Not in the village.
Yeah. no, what is it?
In the village, it's a quarter acre.
Oh,
Quarter.
Yes.
Still under 50.
In the village, it's a quarter acre. In high density, it's 1 acre. Rural's 10 acres. Conservation's 25 acres.
Mother gad. So I mean, but
Okay, so yeah, we still don't, even in our highest density area, we still don't meet the qualifications. Okay. What do you think?
I don't know, man. I don't know what Act 250 gains us in the village anyhow.
Nothing.
Doesn't.
Right.
Or doesn't do anything for us. It stops us. So I think what this is meant to do is, just because I
Open
looked
up
up and
the-
saw this hat. So the company that you're representing there buys chunks of land and they all get, they put houses on a cul-de-sac and each house has a tenth of an acre, which is basically a house with a tiny ass back lawn and a little tiny front lawn. And they put as many as they can. Now, for that, the water, the wastewater, all that stuff has to go through an Act 250 permit. We aren't pecking houses in that tight. So they're not worried about what our wastewater looks like because we're more green than pavement. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get you. I'm just,
I think that's why we're excluded, is because we have more green space than not.
how
Makes
many,
sense.
how many swaths of 10 acres do we have available in the village area anyhow, still open?
we don't.
Right.
In
Well, you
the
get
high
that one
density.
farm, right?
Huh?
The village is on the,
There's the map.
oh, well, there you go. Get technical and flip a map out on me.
She flipping us off.
How
I'm
many
telling you.
are,
Where's the lake gas station?
actually accessible?
And so, because back here is,
It's right there, just the last one.
yeah. So I mean, this is like the biggest. The biggest.
Yeah, the
chunk.
purple is the quarter acre zoned.
Yeah, I
know.
mean.
Hmm?
I grew up in Northeast Philly. Every house touches each other. So
It-
I'm
it-
not a good person to ask if I think we need a quarter acre in between or how the water flows, so.
Yeah.
That's, to me, I think that, no, I'll shut up. Go ahead.
If you'd be more comfortable having them come in and present it, I think that would be.
I like to think that being on the planning commission and on the select board, that you have a little bit of knowledge in this area. So I will.
We don't have an area large enough. The largest area is the ball field over here. And it's not 10 acres.
It's 10 acres or less.
But it's 50 houses on.
Right.
But it's
but-
zoned for a quarter acre.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, if you do less than 50 acres, I mean, you would have to give people like
Sorry.
a sliver, like,
Well, that's what I said. I grew up right where every house touches each other.
right,
No,
you'd
it's
have to have,
50 houses or fewer
right.
and 10. I mean, it's kind of.
Yeah, if you take 10 acres, divide it by a tenth of an acre, that's 100 houses.
That would then be not qualifying because it's 50 houses or less.
Right,
So even
So-
10 acres divided by 50 is really the number you're looking at, right?
right, which is just under a quarter of an acre. It's a 20th of an acre, right?
And we require, but it doesn't override the town zone, so we require a quarter acre, minimum of quarter acre to put in the town village. So
we
it's
don't-
40 houses. Well, we're just saying, no one could pack,
No.
the less
We
than
don't have an
50.
area large enough to,
Yeah, so I mean,
Are there any, what's the word I'm looking for in the bylaws? You cannot have less than a quarter of an acre. There's no like stipulations or windows there that people could wedge themselves into, is there?
Well, we'll make sure there isn't.
yeah, as the select board, we can.
The thing about, putting things really close together is you have to have your septic and your well a certain distance apart. So that kind of limits.
Right,
The
that's what
reason I think- The reason I think you can get away with a quarter acre in the tiny village is that it's on town water. So you don't have to,
Wow.
keep a septic away from a well. When you get, it's kind of impossible to put a house and a septic and a well on a quarter acre with the amount of feet that you need distance.
right, that's why Max said unless there was a municipal septic system.
Exactly. He's right. Exactly. I didn't hear that. Yep, you're right.
I think his mic's off. Okay.
Yeah, so Nikki, as a representative of both boards and have interest in, knowledge in both sides, you're saying that you would suggest
There's any reason
that we
not
sign.
to sign it.
I'm of the same mindset, to be
It's
totally
gonna
honest.
really do anything for us, but it certainly isn't.
Going
I
to
think
prevent
it's
it.
better to do it than not.
Rather than
Do we want to
continue
get
this discussion, somebody get a motion.
Yes, well, it's here.
We'll make the motion that Josh has.
I think it has to be made a
I
certain way.
think,
She's,
well, maybe just need to pay before because it's all of that.
Sure.
So I'm gonna make
make the motion to.
a
adopt
motion
this
that
one.
we adopt the municipal resolution as presented by VLCT. That essentially has the town of Bakersfield opt into tier 1B status. Did you get that, Tammy?
Just say that one more time.
I can't remember what I said. I make a motion that we adopt the municipal resolution as presented by VLCT that allows the town of Bakersfield to opt in to the tier 1B status.
I like the status better. It sounded nicer. Get the little accent on it, but that's status. It was cool.
Tier 1B status.
So lucky the mics are on right now.
I liked it.
You also have to make a motion that I sign it.
I'll push it.
Josh can sign this.
Oh, who seconded that motion?
No
well,
one
that was-
yet.
That was part of it, and that Josh signed it.
She's finishing her motion.
Okay.
Are you done being a
Are you
motion?
doing it or am I?
Are you done being a motion?
Done with a motion,
Okay.
yes.
No, you can do it.
I'll second that.
That was Lance.
That was LANCE seconded it.
Very funny, very funny.
Longs.
so
It's a
it's-
longs.
So the motion is that we adopt
Lance.
as presented by VLCT that allows the town of Bakersfield to opt into the tier 1B status and that Josh would sign the
Document.
document. Okay.
Motion was made, seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Woohoo. Hey, I'd like to make a motion that we enter executive session to discuss legal
Wait, wait, wait.
matters in the road crew. What?
Wait. So,
Go ahead.
on the special meeting the other night of the interviews, did anybody leave me minutes?
There
So-
were no minutes because it was all an executive session.
It was all
Right.
executive session.
But when was it called to order? Who attended? Who made the motion to enter executive? Who made the motion to come out? Were there any decisions made? You know, the whole skeleton.
I have it and it's on a piece of paper on my kitchen counter, ready for me to bring down tonight.
Okay, perfect.
So
Take a picture of it.
Take a picture of it and
it
send it.
works.
Can I give this?
So once again, I'd like to make a motion that we enter executive session to discuss legal matters as well as the road crew job post update. I would request that we have Mac attend for the road crew job post update.
Second.
It's been made and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay.
8:29.
Heading into executive session at 8:29.
Make a motion that we come out of executive session at 8:56.
Second.
Motion has been made and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
There were two matters discussed during executive session. The first one, there has, an offer has been made for a foreman position. And the second one, will be discussed with legal counsel.
Do you want to do others real fast? Because we never hit others.
We can do others.
I have no others.
Slap it. Yeah.
It's on the agenda.
Make a motion that we adjourn this lovely meeting.
I'll second that.
8:57.
I'll second that at 8:57.
Motion's been made, seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Have a good night.
Thank you.
Bang.